Hi everybody, it's Dylan, and today's video is not a story time and it's not a charades video. I'm going to be showing you my record collection. I've been collecting. I've been buying records, I guess you could say, for like 3 years or 2 years now, so I feel like I have a lot, and I just wanted to show you them. I really am like obsessed with watching vinyl collection videos. I don't know why, so I thought I would make my own. So what I'm gonna do is show you them and then give you like my favorite song off the album, just in case you've never heard of them and you want to go listen to them. They are in alphabetical order by the artist and then by release date if that artist has more than one release. Let's get started. So the first record that I have is Alessia Cara's Know It All. My favorite song off of this album is probably Here, which is a very popular radio song, but I actually really liked that song, so that's probably my favorite. That's the back of it. This is a really good album. I feel like Alessia Cara hasn't made music in so long, but I can't wait until she does again because she's good. The second album that I have is Amy Winehouse, Back to Black. My favorite song off of this record is probably Tears Dry on Their Own. That one's really good. This is the back of it. That's the front. This one is really good. This was actually one of the first records I bought. When I first got my record player, I got two, and this was one of them. Then I have the Arctic Monkeys AM album, which I feel like everybody who has a record player owns. My favorite song off of this is Number One Party Anthem. Definitely, this song is so good. This is the back of it, and it opens up to this. And if you haven't listened to any of these albums, I hope that you will go and listen to them because I love all of them. So I think that all of these I'm suggesting to you guys. I'm trying to put you guys on to some good music. So go listen to all of these albums. They are on Apple Music, they're on Spotify, they're on YouTube, just because I have the records of them. You can listen to them basically anywhere. So I'm sure you guys knew that. That was probably really stupid of me to explain. Okay, so the next one I have is Ariana Grande's Dangerous Woman. That's the back of it. My favorite song off of this album, New Better / Forever Boy. It's like a 2-part song. That one's really good. And this also opens up. That album has songs on the radio, like Dangerous Woman, Side to Side, Every Day. I think that's it. The next one I have only has 4 songs on it. This is Haunt by Bastille. This is like a EP. I only got this basically because I was completely obsessed with the song Haunt demo. Definitely my favorite on this album. That song is really good. So I would just go suggest to listen to that song. I feel like a lot of people that listen to like the radio music, I know like Pompeii, which is also on this, but I promise I got it for this. I didn't get it for Pompeii, but that's a really good song, Haunt demo. So I would suggest to go listen to that. The next album I have is the Queen herself, Banks, The Altar. Love this album so fucking much. That's the back. My favorite song off of this is definitely Poltergeist. But I love Fuck With Myself. And I love Judas. I don't know. Definitely Poltergeist is my favorite, but so many good songs on this album. The next record that I have is Bebe Rexha's All Your Fault Part 1. That's the back of it. I love this. This is an EP. Bebe Rexha is fucking great. If you don't know her, go listen to her. She's awesome. All Your Fault Part 2 is actually coming out August 11th. So I don't know if that's going to be before or after this video. I don't know when I plan on posting this, but go listen to that too because that has some really great songs on it. She already released 2. Dance With Somebody, or The Way I Are, Dance With Somebody, which is like one of my, probably the best songs released this year so far. And then, That's It, featuring Gucci Mane and 2 Chainz, which is so good, so go listen to those. But my favorite song off of this album is probably Atmosphere, which is the first track. The next record that I own is the Beyonce album, literally just Beyonce, it's the name of it, it's the back of it. My favorite song off of this is Drunk in Love, and I hate to say that because that's probably such a basic answer, but I love that song, so sorry. And it opens up to this. And I really need to get Lemonade on vinyl. It's being sold at Urban Outfitters now. If you didn't know that, I didn't know that for the longest time, and I just found out recently, and I need to get it because that is a fucking album. That's a great album. And the next one I have after that is this Bob Marley album. That's the back of it. My favorite song off of this is definitely Redemption Song. I fucking love that song so much. But really all the songs on this are good. This is like the best of, and it just has 14 songs. So, and they're all like his best songs. The next one I have is a 7-inch vinyl, and that's Courtney Love. It's Radio Killer / Miss Narcissist. I think it's the other way around. Miss Narcissist / Radio Killer, whatever. I love it. I think it's so like convenient. Like it just, I don't know, and it plays fine. And I really, really like the songs. So, and I really like the songs off the back of it, but it's so little. I just think it's really cute. Then after that, I have Drake's Views album. My favorite off of this is, there's dust on me. My favorite off of this is probably Still Here. I love that song so much. That's the front of it, that's the back. And then it opens up, which is... Then I have Disclosures. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's like Carousel. I'm probably fucking pronouncing that so wrong. That's the front of it. That's the back. My favorite song off of this is definitely Magnets featuring Lorde. I don't even need to say that. That's basically the entire reason that I listened to this album in the first place. I would definitely recommend listening to Magnets. I feel like a lot of people have probably heard that song already, but it's so good. Then after that, I have Ellie Goulding's Lights album, which took me so long to get, and I was so happy when I got it because I had her other 2 records. I have her other 2 records. I just felt like I needed this. I love this album. I finally found it on her website, and it literally took like 2 months to come. Like, it was crazy, but I'm so happy I have it. That's the back of it. My favorite song off of this is Guns and Horses. That's probably one of my favorite Ellie Goulding songs in general, but this album is very, very good. Then I have Ellie Goulding's Halcyon, which is another really awesome album. My favorite song off of this is My Blood. That's another one of my favorite Ellie Goulding songs just in general. So I would definitely recommend this album. Then I have her latest album, Delirium, which is a fucking great album. I don't even know what to say about it. It literally has like 20 songs. That's the back of it. So pretty. And it's just so good. So I would definitely recommend listening to this. I feel like this might be one of her most underrated albums. Only because it has so many like kind of just like pop songs that I feel like would be perfect on the radio. Very catchy songs, and they're kind of just, they're not noticed. So I would definitely recommend this album. The next album I have is FKA Twigs. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I haven't listened to this in a really long time. My favorite song off of it is In Time. This is probably my only thing by her that I really like. I couldn't really get into her other music, and I don't want to be hated for saying that, but I don't know. This is just really like the only piece of work that I like by her. Then I have Fleetwood Mac's Greatest Hits, which this is great because the songs that I liked by them were kind of like scattered across different albums, and this literally has all of them. My favorite song off of this is definitely Dreams. I love that song so fucking much. It's just so good. So this is the back of it. That's the front. Okay, the next record I have is Florence and the Machine's How Big, How Blue, How Beautiful. I think that's what it's called. Yes. I was like, is it How Great, How... whatever. And my favorite song off of this is Third Eye. I fucking love that song. That's the back. That's the front. So this is the only Florence record I own, which is crazy because I did like her other albums better, but I just found this one at Barnes & Noble and I had to buy it. The next record I own is Halsey's Room 93, which is one of the best EPs I've ever listened to. My favorite song off of this is There Somewhere. Such a fucking good song. Makes me like cry every time I listen to it. That's the back of it. I think I just showed the back of it, but whatever. I just love the whole like aesthetic. The record itself is so pretty. Probably my favorite record that I own. It's like that teal, and it just like really fits the album. Then I have her Badlands album. That's the back of it. My favorite song off of this is probably Hold Me Down. But my favorite song off the entire album, like in the deluxe, is Gasoline. But that's not on here because that's on the deluxe edition. But that's the back. This is... you open it. And I wanted the pink one of this because I have, obviously, the blue Room 93 one. But I ordered it from like a seller on Amazon where it was like gonna come fast, and it was blue. So I just... I'm just dealing with that. And then I have her Hopeless Sound Kingdom album, which is my favorite album by her yet, probably. It's so good. My favorite song off of this is gonna be so fucking hard to pick. Probably Devil in Me, to be honest. But from the including deluxe, it's Heaven in Hiding. Fucking love that song so much. This one opens up as well. It opens up to this. She's really pretty, so. And the record for this is also blue. So I just have all blue Halsey records. Then next I have Kiara's Low Key Savage EP, which has the song Gold, which I feel like everybody knows. My favorite song off of this though is probably Say Anymore or Intention. Gold is obviously really good, but I would have to say one of those. And this is the back. Then I have Lady Gaga's The Fame Monster. My favorite song off of this is probably Bad Romance. That's like one of my favorite Lady Gaga songs ever. But it's a picture disc, so that's literally the disc itself, and there's no like cover or anything. Then I have Lady Gaga's Art Pop. This is what it looks like on the inside. It's like the making of the cover, and then that's the back. My favorite song off of this is definitely Fashion, which is like, I feel like a very underrated Lady Gaga song. That song is so good. And I have Joanne by Lady Gaga. Opens up to this back. My favorite song off of this is probably John Wayne. Fucking love that song. Just to save myself the time of having to pull everyone out, this is Lana Del Rey's entire discography right here. I have her unreleased album on vinyl. I have her Born to Die. Oh my god, fuck, I didn't say my favorite. My favorite off of this is Queen of the Gas Station. That's the back. It's like a very poorly made one, but Queen of the Gas Station is my favorite. Then I have the Born to Die album. That's the back, and I got the deluxe one, so it opens up. My favorite song off of this is probably Born to Die. Definitely Born to Die. Favorite Lana Del Rey song fucking ever. Then I have Paradise. That's the back. My favorite song off of this is Yayo. Then I have Ultraviolence, my favorite Lana album. My favorite off of this is Money, Power, Glory. Then I have Honeymoon. That's the back. And this one opens up as well to that. So pretty. My favorite off of this is definitely High by the Beach. I'm sorry, it is. And if I had to pick another one, I would say it's Salvatore. It's also a really, really good song. Then I have my favorite album of literally all fucking time, Lord's Pure Heroine. My favorite album ever. This is like the Bible to me. It's the back of it. This opens up to this. My favorite song off of this album is Ribs. Definitely Ribs. And then Still Sane is like tied with Ribs. I fucking love Still Sane. So both of those songs. And I need to get the Melodrama vinyl, but it's not out yet. So I'm like waiting for that because that's gonna be the day that I fucking come alive. And I have Marina and the Diamonds, Fruit. It's the back of it. My favorite song off of this is Solitaire. Then I have Melanie Martinez's Dollhouse EP. That's the back. My favorite song off of this is Dead to Me. I'm gonna say Dead to Me because the other songs that I would really say are my favorite are on the next record I own, Crybaby. It's the back of it. This one opens up. This is really cool. And like this video if you're still waiting for more music from Melanie Martinez, because I know that I fucking am. My favorite song off of this album is probably Sippy Cup or Mad Hatter. Then I have her Extra Clutter EP, which I got from Urban Outfitters. This is really cool because I really like these songs, and I would say my favorite is probably Playdate. It's probably my favorite deluxe song by her, so there's that. Then I have Rihanna's Anti, which is one of the favorite records I own. This isn't the official version from Urban Outfitters. I got this from a different website before a vinyl was even released of it. And the one plus about this that I kind of would probably prefer over the Urban Outfitters one, the vinyl is red, which I feel like fits the album more. The Urban Outfitters ones are white. Then I have this For Madeline EP from Sina Bosi, who actually signed it. It was like a signed 7-inch vinyl. Or no, this one's 10-inch. It's a signed 10-inch vinyl. That's the back of it. My favorite song off of this is Pistols at Dawn. This is definitely a singer that nobody really knows. I think this is so pretty. It's gold. But nobody really knows who she is. I think she's from Sweden. I don't want to be wrong, so if I am, I'm sorry. But her music is very, very good and underrated, so I would definitely go recommend to listen to that. She has a song called Younger. which is really good. Hard Time, which is really good. You might have heard that one. It's been in like many shows before. Then I have Selena Gomez's Revival album. Favorite off of this is Survivors. That's the back, and this is that. And I wish that she was still making music like this, because I have to say I am not a fan of her new music. I like Fetish with Gucci Mane, but I do not like Bad Liar, and I don't like the visuals that she's really putting with them. And I know that's like, my opinion doesn't fucking matter. She could do whatever she wants. I just prefer this kind of music better from her. Okay guys, I'm almost done. This is so long. The next album I have is Taylor Swift's 1989. Only album by her that I really listen to. That's the back. My favorite off of this is I Know Places. And this is the, ooh, that's the middle. Then I have the Hunger Games Catching Fire soundtrack. They're picture discs with all the people on them. My favorite off of this is Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Lorde, which is basically why I got this album, to be honest. It was sold on Best Buy, and I had a Best Buy gift card, so I just like needed something to buy, and I was like, I fucking love that song. So it was worth the $20 because that song is, it's a great cover. The next one I got from my grandpa's old record collection. It's the Beatles 1967 to 1970 album. My favorite off of this is Lucy and the Sky with Diamonds. Very typical answer, but just love that song. This is the middle, and this is the back of it. The next one I have is The Weeknd's House of Balloons album. That's the front, and that's the back. And it opens to nothing. It's just a waste. My favorite off of this is The Morning. Fucking love that song so much, so it's my favorite. The last three, here we go. Oh, The Weeknd's Beauty Behind the Madness. My favorite off of this is Often, definitely. That's the back. And this one's in like a slip, but I'm not gonna pull it out. Then I have Troye Sivan's Blue Neighborhood. My favorite off of this is Bite. Love that song. That's the back. I think this is like one of the most prettiest like albums I've like ever seen. And then the very last album I own is Zella Day's Kicker. I haven't listened to this in very long, but my favorite song is Ace of Hearts. That's the back, and I think the middle is really pretty. So that's all of them. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope it was entertaining, because I really like collecting them. I think records are like really awesome and a very cool way to kind of like have a physical copy of the album. I don't really like CDs. I think they're small and just not as meaningful. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I will see you guys whenever I post next. Bye.